Car. Mental camera record equals car. And yeah, it's a drizzly Saturday morning. Well, actually, the rain stopped. Got Pete with me, and we're at the Mental, and it's an update time. It's about 3-4 weeks, I think, since I did a little bit of an update from the cinder track about a week ago. But we'll do a perimeter walk and just see what's going on. And apparently, our friend, our Saturday security guard, is not here now. So he was all right. He was okay, as long as you don't break the security lock.
Yeah.
Don't touch your security lock, and don't trespass more than 2 times. Otherwise you're okay. Otherwise you're safe.
First of all, you broke the lock.
Oh yeah, I broke the
me.
lock. Then it was Pete. Yeah, and then it's just basically anyone who's passing has broken his security lock. But anyway, obviously, basically.
You're only allowed in 2 times.
Yeah, don't trespass pass more than 2 times.
Security law.
And for the record, and I still, you know, after all these years, I still get asked what that white building is. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is, or was, the nurse's home, for the record. So I always answer it. Any questions I get about the Mental, you will get an answer. So yeah, security still on site. They've still got their 50p CCTV cameras. They keep moving. The security hut is still at the cinder track side, as I call it. They've moved about 3 or 4 times, but apparently our friend is not here. They probably move security guards. They probably move them around to, you know, different places and what have you.
Now and again. I've seen 3 up to now here since I've been coming down here.
But there are security on site, and they do their rounds. But there's an inner perimeter fence, and if you're at this side of that perimeter fence, you know, you'll get caught if they happen to stumble across you and what have you. But if you go the other side, they won't follow you. They won't follow you the other side of the security fence, but they will phone the police, but they won't come after you. They don't venture themselves the other side of the inner security fence. But like I say, they will, you know, they'll get the police here and what have you, but they won't come after you. So yeah, this is the view from the top road, and you can see there's the inner security fence I was talking about there, which is a lot of sections of it is a lot of damage to it and pulled over and pushed in and what have you. But yeah, that white building, for the record, was the nurse's home. So I'll head down to the main gates and see what's been going on down there. Jones Brothers have put the price in to DCC, Denbighshire County Council, 33.4 million, give or take, if that's what it's going to cost.
I think it'd be more than that.
Well, probably will, yeah. Housing, business units, a restaurant and all sorts of things proposed. But that was a good few weeks back now, but these things, they take time, but we'll see exactly what will happen. So you're talking 34 million. That's what the price is they've put into DCC. So anyway, I'll head down to the main gate. You can see nothing going on. There's some sheep just to the side, but they've been there for quite a while now. The back of the nurse's home. Well, actually, I say back. That is the back we're looking at now. The other side of the nurse's home is the front. So front or back, whatever. But anyway, it's looking down to the main gate. Well, we're heading down to the main gate, but that's the front buildings there. As you can see, all quiet. So we'll head down to the main gates and then off to around the cinder track up to the chapel end, and just basically a bit of an update and see what's been going on, if anything.
Press record, Pete.
Yeah, don't forget, green to red. So yeah, as you can see, front gates, and these things have appeared now. Bit of bump around the perimeter, bit of bump from what's been proposed. Car, mental camera record equals car. So yeah, there's just a bit of a bump for what's been going on. But anything you want to know about the mental and anything is going to be on this channel, or if you've got any questions or anything, if I can answer them, I will answer them. So yeah, that's the inner security fence I was going on about. If you're this side of that, then security, if they do happen to come across you, you know, they'll get the police if you don't cooperate or whatever. But if you go actually the other side of that, they won't follow you in, but they will phone the police, like they will get the police here, but they won't come after you. They don't enter, they don't go the other side of that fence. So yeah, Steel Force Group Limited, and yeah, apparently, like I say, our Saturday morning friend that we've had quite a few encounters with, because I did say just before they moved security in that it was going to become a day where our paths would meet, and it has done quite a few times actually. But apparently, what I've been told and what I've heard is that he's not here, but he's probably been moved, or probably for various reasons why he's not here. But as you can see, impressive front building there. And this is not going to be, well, if they do ever get around to doing something with this place, this is not going to be the road going in, which you think it would be. One of the entrances is up there, and the other entrance is going way back down there to get into the place. This is going to be a footpath, and they're going to get rid of that footpath there, and they're going to have a bus stop somewhere by here. So, but yeah, if you want to know anything about the mental, it's all on this channel. Just look back. I do regular updates. Or like I say, if you've got any questions or anything, just ask, and hopefully I'll be able to answer it. So anyway, we'll head down to the cinder track now, which is haunted. Just in case I've not mentioned it, I don't usually talk much about the cinder track, but it is haunted. So that's where we're heading now.
But and, obviously we'll see what we can say, and that's all we can do.
And this is just a few yards from the front gate, and you can see it's all been opened up again. They sealed this off after our last encounter, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because he saw which way we left. He started yapping, trying to tell us about the law, and first time, trespassing, that's okay. Second time, that's okay. Third time, and he goes ballistic. So I just walked off, we just left him, and he was on his phone, phoning the police and everything. And he saw us getting, this is where we left, through here. All this wasn't here. But since I came here back a few days, and they sealed, well, tried to seal it all off, but as you can see, it's all opened up again now. But the chapel end, they haven't bothered with that. I passed there the other day, was it yesterday or the day before, and that's still open. So anyway, head down to the haunted cinder track. Right, just a bit further down the road, almost at the cinder track, which is haunted, just in case I don't mention it. And the other opening I was talking about is going to be roughly here. It's the road going in. There's only two roads going in. And here, where they've sort of tried to fence it off, just by these trees here, is where the Jones Brothers offices are supposed to be. They've done a lot of work here, going back months now. They've cleared trees and everything, but it's all just standing still. I think the fencing's been pushed in, so they're getting in through there now. But yeah, this is one of the other openings, the roads I should say, into this new development. It's going to be here, just behind me, and their offices are going to be somewhere here. So just there is the cinder track. So we'll have a wander down there and see if that piece of fencing is still in one piece. It hasn't been pushed in. It's survived for quite a few months now. It's quite surprising, really. So we're just about to enter the cinder track now. It's all quiet, by the way. No sign of Mr. Security. Okay. Cinder track. You can hear the generator going. So security is still in the same place. And that piece of sheeting is still there. That's amazing.
I think they've given up putting it back now,
It's
Graham.
been there for, it's survived quite a few months now. But yeah, security, if I zoom in, hopefully it'll focus. It's just over that green grass, that bonk in there. I don't know if this camera is picking up the Jenny, but you can hear the generator going there. So that's where security are. And as I said earlier, you can see the inner security fence there, which they do not. They do their patrols around the outside of it, but they do not enter the actual, or the other side of that grill, or that fencing, should I say. And you know, if they do see you and you've gone the other side of that, they won't come after you, but they will get the police, obviously, basically. So yes, you can see nothing going on. Just Mr. Security in his hut. Well, unless he's going for a wander or what have you. But anyway,
what I found strange, Graham, is they take the fences down all round here, but when you go into the Taliban, is it the Taliban?
Taliban, yeah.
You know, where the cat flat is, nobody seems to be trying to get in that building.
No.
At all. It's strange.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm not saying people should be going in there, but on the Offspring, it doesn't make sense why they're doing it all here and not there.
Yeah, and this is where I was for my plan, going back a while now, just as security were in, you know, put in this place. And my plan was that I thought security would be the other side of that fence, and I thought, well, I'll just go up here and have a wander around, I'll be okay. And I was about halfway up this little track here, looking around the corner, but two security guards, and like I say, they were this side of the fence, they're not the other side of that fence. And I just said what I'm doing and what have you. The video's on this channel, but like I say, it's going back a couple of years now, must be. And he just said, oh, take photos and go then, and they just wandered off. So I took some photos and went.
I remember that. There was four of them, weren't there?
Yeah, there were, yeah. So we'll head down and up to the chapel ends, I call it now.
Seen that before?
Okay. Pete's having his workout.
Try and get my missus come up here, she's having none of it.
I was just saying now, I think it's steeper than what it looks. You think, it's nothing, but it is quite a slog. Anyway, obviously, basically, this is the chapel end. We'll just pop in, just a couple of yards in. Just have a quick squint, what's been going on. And yes, I've stuck to my word. I have not entered the grounds since I said I was not going to enter the grounds. Going back, it's got to be a few months now. But I just go in the chapel end here, just a few yards in, but I'm not going to go the other side of that security grill or anywhere near the grounds. I don't need to. I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt, filmed, got everything on camera of what I want over the years and years that I've been documenting this place. Bear with me, it's like an assault course. Yeah, so I don't need to go in the grounds anymore. Just do a perimeter walk and I can get what I want from the top road, cinder track, and from here. So yeah, this is the chapel end. The chapel is there, just in case you are very, very new to the mental, to the NWH, to the North Wales Hospital. Morgue is just there in them trees there, which is eventually going to be knocked down. Bit of the nurse's home, you can see there, and that's where we were the other side, on the top road there. But yeah, all is quiet. And it is quiet too, isn't it, Pete? Nothing moving, except a few sheep just munching on the grass there. Okay, yeah, me and Pete just been talking now about what actually is proposed to be knocked down and what's going to be saved. But from what I've heard, going back quite some time now, and I have gone over it and answered a lot of people's questions, but what are going to be saved or proposed to be redeveloped is the front buildings. You got the large section, like it's like a U section of the front buildings. You got the nurses' home, you got a building by the morgue, you got the chapel, and then you got a large section by the cinder track. And those are proposed to be redeveloped and saved. Whether they will, we shall wait and see. So, like I say, if you've got any questions or anything like that, or you're interested in the mental, just watch this space, because all the updates or anything, any news, anything to report, will all be on this channel. Yeah, and while I'm on the subject of what's going to be kept, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, are these buildings grade 1 and grade 2 listed, and that probably are, a lot of them probably are, but the case of Bringolai, that's where Bringolai was. That was a secure ward, and that was either grade 1 or 2, but it was listed, a listed building. But can you see it? No, because it's been demolished, and that was years ago. So what is planned and what will happen, two different things.
What kind of a state was it in?
It was in pretty good condition, actually, right. Yeah. And also there was bats then, you know what they're like with bats. Can't touch a building or anything with bats. But can you see it? Because I can't. Gone.
Same with the trees, isn't it? They've got a certificate on them.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Okay, so this is the the nurses' home side, shall I say, just at the end of the nurses' home here. And we might nip up to Tal y Fan, have a quick squint. What's been going on up there? But this is where the orchard used to be. Here, used to climb over the wall there. I have said this story many times, but we used to pinch the apples, and there was a gardener used to come from somewhere over here. And sometimes we'd leg it down the road there. He'd never catch us, you know, there's no way he'd catch us. Like, we used to have our jumpers pulled up, you know, as you do. Yeah, you fill them with apples, so yeah, we'd be running down the road with this gardener coming behind us. But sometimes we used to go, well, it's just up the road there, and it's part of the heating system of the mental. There was an exposed section of the pipe, and you couldn't touch it, it was red hot. We used to cut the apples in half, put them on the pipe, and within seconds it'd be smell. If you eat them, they were horrible, eh? Well, not horrible, but you know, that's what we used to do anyway. So that's where the orchard was. So we'll have a quick look at Tal y Fan, yeah? Yeah. See what's been going on up there. Saturday it's all shut. Gwynfryn, well, Tal y Fan's closed, but Gwynfryn is the school for children with special needs and stuff. But as you can see, it's all shut off on a Saturday. So we'll have a quick squint up Tal y Fan, see what's been going on. So that's Tal y Fan and Gwynfryn, which you can't quite see. They wear two walls. They were part of the mental. The NWH, North Wales Hospital Denbigh Asylum, whatever you want to call it. But they're completely separate. Mental is over there. And as you can see, that's Tal y Fan and Gwynfryn. May be able to, well, just get a bit further up this road and I'll show you. With Gwynfryn, this is all well sealed off. There's Gwynfryn there, or what was Gwynfryn. But that's Tal y Fan ward. As you can see, danger, keep out, all sealed up. And I'll just have a quick look around this corner. No one's tried to get in this place since I've been coming here now for years and years. Bit of a, there's this old map. Nah, sealed off. So yeah, Tal y Fan ward and Gwynfryn. As I say, Gwynfryn is in use. It's a school now for special needs children, but Tal y Fan ward all sealed off. So that'll do me for this update. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in the mental and all the updates, anything to report will be on this channel, and I'll see you in the next update.